The purpose of this video is to go over the EHR meaningful use. This is an addendum going over the cpoe, medications order entry, and the ERX. And so I'm going to show you how this works. Right now we're showing 0 denominators for the medication orders, cpoe, and the ERX. So I'm going to show you how I would create that denominator. Alright, so what I have to do, the cpoe is based on unique patients, so a new patient into the system. So what I'm going to do is just go to the appointments. I'm going to right click, I'm going to click add new patient appointment. I'm going to put in the patient's name. And I will save this. I'm sorry, I gotta put in the date of birth. Alright, so now I am going to go ahead and check in the patient. Okay, that is going to create my denominator for the cpoe. In order to create my denominator for my ERX, what I need to do is now go into the patient's chart. I'm going to right click, I'm going to open the chart. I'm going to go to prescriptions. And I'm creating a numerator by putting in a current medication or giving a new prescription. Either way, by putting in a prescription order into the prescription area, this is going to create my numerator for the cpoe. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple medications. And put in another one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fax these, e-prescribe these out. So I'm going to go ahead and click on e-prescribe. I'm going to put in test for the pharmacy. Select the pharmacy I want to send it to. I'm going to send ERX. I'm not going to make this a default pharmacy at this point. Patient's address is required. Let me go put that in real quick. I'm going to go down here to demographics, edit demographics, and I can put in the zip. Which will bring in my city and state, and put in an address. And save and close on that. I can go back to my prescriptions. And I'm going to go ahead and click on print, fax ERX, send ERX, and test. No. Okay, so it says it has been successfully generated. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to go back to the dashboard, go back to my meaningful EHR calculator. And as you can see, now we have, by entering the new patient, is created several new denominators as well as by checking them in. But the focus on this is an addendum to the other two videos, which talks about meaningful use and core set. And the reason I went over this, I wanted to make sure I corrected maybe a misunderstanding of information that I was provided incorrectly originally. So putting in the new patient, so this is the new patient denominator, creating an order in the prescribing module, creates the numerator, and then I created two prescriptions, and then I sent them out electronically, both of them, and so I got two numerator. The reason I wanted to go over this is because I misunderstood the whole idea of how the faxing works. According to the EHR meaningful use from CMS, it says that you can send fax, but via through the intermediary. I was thinking that the prescribing module would be considered the intermediary, but it is not. It is the EMR, which then sends to SureScripts, which SureScripts is the intermediary. The only way we can, and then SureScripts has the ability to fax it to a pharmacy that is not set up for electronic prescribing. So I just wanted to make sure that I clarified that information. The only way you're going to get a numerator for your ERX is by sending it out electronically. In order to get your numerator for your medication orders, all you have to do is enter it through the prescribing module, and it only is going to calculate on new patients. So if I enter another prescription in that same patient, it is not going to calculate because it is only on new patients. So I wanted to make sure that was clarified. And so faxing out of orders through the prescribing module will not calculate your numerator for the ERX. The only way you can do that is by e-prescribing it, and you can put in the pharmacy that you're looking for and the zip code, and it'll pull up the pharmacy. You select it, and then you can make it the preferred pharmacy for the patient. So therefore, each time you prescribe for that patient, you will not have to search the pharmacy again just that one time. It will populate each and every time moving forward. One other thing I wanted to go over was the health maintenance information. I have run across a couple times, but typically this doesn't happen. I just ran across it on 2 new patients where when I clicked on the health maintenance link and click next and then put in the patient and then clicked OK, it comes up and says no test due present at this visit. And so in order to get past this, I have put in to have this resolved, and they are currently working on it. All you have to do is just go into the chart, then go over here to health maintenance due and click on refresh dues data. And when you do that, it will update the data. And now you can see tests that are due coming up, and so therefore you can finish up your health maintenance dues, letters, send those out, and those will bring in all the test rules that you have set up for the meaningful use health maintenance area. This concludes the addendum to the cpoe, the e-prescribing, and the health maintenance issue as far as why it was not bringing it for new patients. But for subsequent patients or follow-up patients, typically this information is always pulling up without having to go in and refresh the dues data. It will automatically refresh that whenever you click on the HM. But in the meantime, until this problem is fixed, you would need to just go into the health maintenance due and just refresh dues data, and it will bring this up. Alright, this concludes this. Thank you very much. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Thanks, bye.